None of our what's good, everybody? It's your girl Master game. None of our favorite player of the Phillies at the Baltimore Orioles for game number 2 of the 3-game series. The Phillies lost last night to the Orioles 6-4. Not a good game to start off the series. So the Phillies come this game 57 and 53 in the season. The Orioles come this game 51 56 in the season. Pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Christopher Sanchez, and pitching for the Orioles tonight will be Shane Vaz. So, let's see how it's going to go. So, oh, yeah. And Justin Carver's still playing tonight's game. No Derek Hill in the game tonight yet again. And also, guys, Gabriel McCullough Jr. has the night off. And Brian De La Cruz is playing right field tonight. So, yeah. So, that's a good thing right there. So, yeah. What's up, River? What's up, there? What's highlights? River, you're the first person in the stream tonight. You're the first person in the stream tonight. This is a new game. I never saw this one. Okay. Thank you, River, for the loot box super game. I know, this month we got Eagles preseason game this month. Because I'm going on my trip to NC from the 12th to the 15th. I'll be back to 15th, so I might get that first game. So you never know. I might get that first game when we play against the first game we play against. Yeah, 7 p.m. So we don't play against the Baltimore. We play against the Baltimore Ravens, the other team in Baltimore. So on the 15th with the Eagles preseason game. So if I'm my trip, I might actually get to do that Saturday. So might do that one. So that's gonna be fun. So see how the backups do in that one. So that's gonna be fun. I've been trying to keep up with the training camp thing. Yeah, I listened to Verse Huddle and stuff on ABC Sports Philadelphia, and it keeps up with all the Eagles news and everything. And also, I follow the Eagles live streaming channel. Where they play when the players do the live stream, they talk to the players and they do the whole live stream for that. So I keep with that, and I follow all the Eagles Instagram page, the X accounts, just to know what's going on. So keep with all that interesting stuff. So just to know what's going on and stuff like that. So I keep with all that. And I also follow this YouTuber called A to Z Philly, where he kind of like it's with Free Tape RB, and he kind of covers all the evil stuff. So I follow him. I follow Philly Right. They all both talk about evil stuff. So if you want to follow that, you can keep it with all that stuff. Those two, and you can also follow on YouTube Locked On Eagles. If you follow Locked On Eagles, they give you everything that does with the Eagles and everything. So definitely you want to keep updated with all that. You want to know what's going on with the Eagles. That's a good way to keep it. With all that other stuff. So I'm just letting you know. So if you want to know anything's going on, those are the YouTube channels to follow. So yeah, if anybody's good, you can follow Locked On Phillies, A to Z Phillies. Locked on Eagles, A to Z Phillies. All this stuff. Give you all the information on that. So yeah. So yeah, we know that some things. That. So here go the first start lineup. We got Trey Turner, shortstop. Casper batting second DH, and Bryce Harper batting first, playing first base. Adam Moon batting fourth, playing third base. Brandon Morris is batting sixth, playing left field. JT Reno is batting seventh, catching. Okay, so Trey Turner is batting first, playing shortstop. Casper batting second DH, and Bryce Harper is batting third, playing first base. Adam Moon is batting fourth, playing third base. Brandon Morris is batting fifth, playing left field. JT was batting sixth, catching. Bryson Star is batting seventh in second base. Justin Carver is batting eighth, playing center field. And Brian De La Cruz is batting ninth, playing right field. And that's your pretty starting lineup. So, he's going to get that correct. And guys, I won the Vice of Junior, and I'm watching this game at MC Sports Philadelphia. So, coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner going to bat the Phillies. No Philly runs on Rays. Zeros, top the first CBO. Shane Ray is going to pitch for Trey. Ronnie Kid goes straight on one. Shane Vaz and the pitch return, running catch goes strike 2-2. Shane Vaz and the pitch return, running catch goes balls 1-2. Shane Vaz and the pitch return, running catch goes balls 2-2. Shane Vaz and the pitch return, ready for it. He's swinging down with the 5-1 to 2-2. And Shane Vaz and the pitch return, ready for it. And Trey Turner lines out to the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner, you're 0 for 1. What's up, all the let's go Phillies. What's up, Slave Buster? He said, nice hand. Here's the Phillies hand. I got multiple Phillies head. I got the Seeker Neck hand. I also got another head I got from the Flower Show. And I also got the Fever Neck hand. I also got a Phillies head from my job, which is like the ice cream head for the Phillies. And it says, we won the bag, So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swimmer next to bat the Phillies. No Philly Bills on base. 1 out, top of the first. Here we go. Shane Vaz got a pitch in the base. Swimmer, ready for it. Riding is catching those balls 1-0. Kyle Swimmer hasn't hit a home run since July 18th. Damn. And Shane Vaz got another pitch swing. Swimmer, ready for it. And Kyle Swimmer lines out sharply to the center fielder, Leonardo Travis. And Kyle Swimmer's out. Kyle Swimmer 0 for 1. Here my favorite player, Bryce Harper. The players in the clubhouse can't stand the man. Stuff he's been saying. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Shane Vaz and the pitch going to play Bryce going for it. Riding catching those balls 1-0. Shane Vaz and the pitch going to play Bryce going for it. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the second baseman, Jackson Holiday, through to the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper 0 for 1, and that's 3 outs to the Phillies. So he still scores game, ladies and gentlemen. We went on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the bat. Let's see the Orioles going to turn the bat at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Orioles players in the bat at the bottom of the first to be Kobe Mayo, Taylor Ward, and Gunnar Henderson. If you can't be nice to me, guys, you're getting blocked soon. If you can't be nice to me, you're getting blocked soon. For the All-Star lineup, we had Kobe Mayo, Taylor Ward, Gunnar Henderson, Pete Alonso, Tyler O'Neill, Kristen, Incontrolo Strand, Leon Travis, Jackson Holiday, and Jake Rogers, and that is your Baltimore Orioles starting lineup. And here comes Christmas Sanchez, yo. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we had Kobe Mayo next to the bat for the Orioles. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we had Kobe Mayo coming the bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch gonna be cold. Got a pitch gonna be cold. We go wait for it. Swinging the miss, strike was on 1. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch. We go wait for it. Swinging the miss, strike 2 on 2. Chris Sage got the pitch for Kobe Ray Bowen. And Kobe Mayo asked for time on you on Kobe Mayo give up in the red box system of base holes. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Kobe Ray Bowen. Swing and a miss, and now strike three. Kobe Mayo's out. Kobe Mayo, you got strike F out by Christopher Sanchez. Gonna send that Orioles there. Yeah. First strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 1K. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Taylor Ward next to bat for the Orioles. No Orioles plays on base. One out, top, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for Taylor Wade Ward. Right now, catch goes the Wolves 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for Taylor Wade Ward. Right now, catch goes ball 2 to 2-0. What's up, 91 LS 400? Say Pirates baseball. Yeah, you're a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Look at that. And Bones, SN, Hosey 07. What's up with you, man? And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming in for you. Taylor Wayborn. And Taylor Ward grounds out to the second baseman. Right started doing to the first baseman. Right stop in time. And Taylor Ward is out. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Gunnar Henderson next to bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for you. Gunnar going forward. Right now, catch goes balls 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Gunnar going forward. He's swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Gunnar Henderson will advance to first base for the Orioles. And Gunnar Henderson singles on line drive to the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz. Dang it, Ryan De La Cruz. Then he raised the Jelly Roger, Austin the goal. What are you saying, 91? You don't make no sense at all right there. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Pete Alonso next to bat for the Orioles, and they got one Oriole player on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, V. You ready for it? Right now, catching goes balls 1-0. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, V. You ready for it? Right now, catching goes to strike one is 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, V. Get ready for it. Right now, catching goes ball 2 to 2-1. I know we say you the go. What are you talking about? I cannot pronounce your name, but you know. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, V. Get ready for it. I cannot pronounce your name is Warren King. I'm from Philadelphia. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, V. Get ready for it. And P. Alonso asked for time on your P. Alonso get right in the red box system of baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, V. Get ready for it. Right now, catching goes ball 3 to 3-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, V. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one at the 5 balls of 3-2. Swinging at the 5 balls of 3-2, the full count. And no, this is a Philly jersey right here. I'm gonna buy some Philly jersey. My regular shirt's underneath there. And then the greatest sports team in the world, yep. And Christmas Angels got another pitch coming for he can wait for it. Right now, catching going to strike three, and Pete Rose is out. Pete Rose, you got to strike the F out by Christmas Angels, go send that in the Orioles dugout, yeah, yeah. Second strike for Christmas Angels to change. That's the outs for the Orioles, so we still was going to the A-League, Jimmy. That's in the first league, Jimmy. We know the second A-League, Jimmy. It's the Orioles turn the red. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see the Phillies turn the red at the top of the second. And the three Philly fans, you red top second be Alabama, Randy Morris, and JT Reardon. Right back out to New York, right back. Maybe we don't want to get the jersey dirty, so. I'm back, guys. I'm back. What's next? What else Star Wars? Hey, what else Star Wars? I know somebody's an Orioles fan. Alright, so coming to bat for the Phillies, we have Adam Boone coming to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies, Phillies on base. The Orioles, top of the second. Here we go. Shane back in the picture, and the green boys, and swing go. And Adam Boone grounds out to the third baseman. Staying and turn straight to the first base. If he was, and Adam Boone was out. Adam Boone one. On the next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies, Phillies on base. Went out, top of the second. Here we go. Shane back in the picture, Marsh, one catch, straight one. Shane was never 75 on two. Shane was never 51 on two. Shane was never 59 on two. Shane was never 75 on two. He was never 51 on catch the ball, 22 for kill. He was never 51 single, go right into the garden. Doesn't see that Brandon Marsh ran to first, they put the field. Brandon was a huge 1 yard. Brandon Marsh singles on a line drive to left field and Taylor Moon. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have J.T. Moon next to bat the Phillies. We have one big man first base, one out, top of the second. Here we go. Shane West going to pitch to J.T. Moon, catching on struggle one. He'll lose J.T. Moon, catch. And J.T. Moon lines out to left field, Lil James, and J.T. Moon's out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat the Phillies. We have one big man first base, 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. Shane West going to pitch to Stott, going to win, and Bryson Stott flies out. So right fielder Tyler O'Neill, and Bryson Stott's out. That's the other the Phillies. So it's going the Phillies are zeros, the Orioles are zeros. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Williams center back. We'll see the Orioles in the center at the bottom of the second. Three Orioles players at the bottom of the second. Tyler O'Neill, Christian Lundstrom, and Leo Tammons. Alright, let's see the views from the best channel on YouTube, the best content. Well, tell you, man, if you're saying that, I got the best content on the YouTube, and the best content and the best channel. Well, I'm not gonna say like the. Well, I'm gonna say damn. So coming back for coming back for the Orioles, we had Tyler O'Neill coming back for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base. 0 outs, bottom of the second. Here we go. Christian gonna pitch 3 times the lead point, and Tyler O'Neill lines out to the center field. And Justin Clark, Tyler O'Neill's out. Coming next to bat for the Orioles, we had Christian. They can trade coming next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the second. Here we go. Christian is gonna pitch Christian running catch one, swing if I want. Christian was taking the pitch. Christian running get swing and strike 2. We're going to be Christian Swingers and that's right there. And Christian and Christian staying is down. Christian saying you gotta strike the hell out of Christian was saying that when he's like yeah. First time because it's saying that's 3 Ks. On next to bat for the Warriors, man. Travis next to the Warriors, no only plays on base. He goes around the second him run. Christian got a pitch to Little Travis lines out to the third base at Alabama. Little Travis is down. And that's the else for the Orioles. So we stay with going game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the second league game. We on to the third inning of the league game. It's the Phillies turn the Balance to the Phillies new turn at top of the third. And the three Philly players at top of the third will be Justin Carver, Ryan De La Cruz, and Jay Turner. And come at the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Carver come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Shane Mays to the pitch with Justin on the catch 1-1-0. Shane with the pitch Justin Swing 5-1. Shane with the pitch Justin Glade 1. Justin Carver flies out to the left field, Taylor 1. Justin Carver's out just 21-1. Coming next to bat for the Phillies, we have Ryan De La Cruz next to bat for the Phillies. And then we Philly bats on base. 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. Shane Mays to the pitch with Ryan on the catch 1. Same as in the pitch, Ryan going from Ron De La Cruz runs out to the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson, through to the first base and a few runs on time. And Ron De La Cruz out. And coming next to the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Shane Vance got a pitch where you try to get ready for win. Running catch goes well to him. Shane was strike, running catch well to him. Shane was strike, swinging strike, swinging strike 1-2-1. Shane was strike, running catch goes strike 2-2. Shane was strike, running catch well 3-2 for Kim. And Shane was strike, and Trey Turner grounds out to the shortstop, Gunnar Hands to the first base and P runs on. Trey Turner's that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So we still got to score this game. We move on to the bottom of the third league game. It's the Orioles turning the back. Let's see the ones and then turn the back at the bottom of the third. And the three Orioles players to the back at the bottom of the third will be Jackson Holiday, Jake Rogers, and Kobe Mayhew. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we had Jake Holiday coming up the bat for the Orioles. We had Jackson Holiday coming to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Chris Saint got a pitch with Jackson. Running catching the ball going on. Chris Saint with Jackson, swinging for 1. Chris Saint with Jackson and roll 2-1. Chris Saint with Jackson swinging strike 2-2. Chris Saint with Jackson swinging for 1-2-2. James Vincent Jackson got a pitch to Jackson, got 8-1. And Jackson Holiday strikes on the foul turn. Jackson Holiday's out. And then next to bat for the Orange, we have Jake Rogers next to bat for the Orange. The Orange plays on base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. First thing with Mr. Jake swinging with strike 1. The second with Jake on the roll 1. The second with Mr. Jake on the roll 2-1. The second with Mr. Jake running catch goes strike 2 and 2 and 2. The second with Mr. Jake running catch roll 3 and 2 for count. The second with Mr. Jake swinging with not strike 3. And Jake Rogers is out. Coming next to bat for the Orange, we had Kobe Mayhew next to bat for the Orange. The Orange plays on base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. First thing with Mr. Kobe on the catch goes 1-1. Same with coming down the road between Glenn can go straight 1. The same with coming in the road 2-1. The same with coming swinging with strike 2-2. The same with coming swinging with running can go strike 3. Coming making down. That's 3 outs for the Orioles. So that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So score the Phillies has 0, the Orioles has 0-1. It's still going to score again. And that's the end of the third league game. We're on to the fourth inning league game. It's the Phillies turn the balance to the Phillies and then turn it at the top of the phone. And the three Philly players at the top of the phone be Kyle Swilman, Bryce Harper, and Alabama. Coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swilman coming to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans are raised. 0 outs, top of the board. Here we go. Shane Bags got a pitch for swing on the catch goes strike 1. Shane Bags got a pitch swing on the catch goes strike 2 and 2. Shane Bags got a pitch swing on the catch goes strike 3. Kyle Swilman was out. Kyle Swilman, you over 10 with your first strikeout. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans are raised. 1 out, top of the board. Here we go. Shane Bags got a pitch to Bryce Granny Boy. He's swinging with the winner to one. Bryce Harper running out first. Stop a second. Bryce Harper got a W. And Bryce Harper hits it. Bryce Harper got a W. The White Sox gonna hit. White Sox 1-2, y'all. And Vice hits his 21st ground move double on the 2026 season on a line drive to the right center field. Coming in next to bat the Phillies, we have Ella Boone next to bat the Phillies. We got one free on second base, one out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Shane Vance gonna pitch to Ella. Running catch going to Shane gonna pitch to Ella. Running catch going to strike one. Shane gonna pitch to Ella. Going one. Ella Boone grounds out to the third baseman. Staying in control and strain to the first baseman. View line zone. Ella Boone was out. And Vice ran to third base. Yeah, other one, you over two. Coming up next to the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh next to the Phillies. We got one free play on third base, two outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Shane Vance gonna pitch to you, Marsh. You ready for it? Running catch goes, that strike one's on one. Shane Vance gonna pitch to Marsh. You ready for it? Running catch goes, balls on one. Shane Vance gonna pitch to Marsh. You ready for it? But you swing it down with the 5 balls 1 and 2. Shane Vance gonna pitch to Marsh. You ready for it? Same as the 50 miles, running catch goes second to one. Same as the 50 miles, running catch goes 1 to 1. Same as in the 50 miles, swinging there, the 5 balls 1 and 2. And and Shane Vance gonna pitch gonna go Marsh running going. He's swinging that one goes right to the stand. That's another 5 balls, still 1 and 2. Come on, Marsh. Get Vice home. Get Vice Harper home. Come on, for love of everything. Vice Harper, get Vice Harper home. And Shane Vance gonna pitch gonna bring Marsh ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. The ball 2, the 2 and 2. Shout out to the one person about Shane, thank you for the 8 likes. And Shane Vance gonna pitch gonna pull you Marsh ready for it. The ball's in the dirt. The ball 2 and 2. Shane Vance gonna pitch me Marsh ready for it. Swing and a miss, now strike 3. Brandon Marsh is down. Brandon Marsh, you 1 for 2 with your first strikeout. And he's trying to Vice Harper on third base. Terrible. And that's 3 outs to the Phillies, so we still score this game, ladies and gentlemen. And we go to the bottom of the phone, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles center back. Let's see the Orioles in the center back at the bottom of the phone. And the 3 Orioles players to the back at the bottom of the phone will be Taylor Ward, Connor Henderson, and Pete Alonso. Brandon Marsh couldn't score in Vice Harper. Damn it. Like, really though? We had a chance right there to strike first. And Brandon Marsh couldn't do not a goddamn thing to help. No, you think you were able to do something, but nope. Because of Kevin Long and Dick Rossi, yep. You right on that one, Star Wars. You hit it right in the head. And Crystal Saints is back to finish, y'all. But we'll see what Dick Rossi going to do during the trade deadline on Monday. See if we can try to get somebody who's, So coming at the bat for the Orioles, we have Taylor Warren coming at the bat for the Orioles. And the Orioles players on range. 0 outs, bottom of the phone. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Taylor going for it. And Taylor Warren flies out to the center fielder, Justin Crawford. What a catch by Justin Crawford, yo! And Taylor Warren flies out to the center fielder, Justin Crawford. What a catch by Justin Crawford, yo! Justin Crawford caught that baseball. Man, he slapped it in. Let's look at this again, y'all. Defensive play highlight. Justin Crawford was like, let me catch that and slide. Hey, let me catch that and slide. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna just say this for everybody, Justin Crawford's better than Derrick Henry on the defense side. So let me just let you know that. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we had Gunnar Henderson next to bat for the Orioles. No Orioles fans on base. 1 out, bound the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Uganda to wait for it. Right now, catch goes to strike on 0-1. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Uganda to wait for it. Right now, catch goes Walls. Right now, catch goes Walls 1-1. Yeah, Star Wars. You didn't. Well, Star Wars. If you were watching the game on the MVM, you would see that Justin Crawford made that good catch, man. If you watch it on the MVM, Justin Crawford made that good catch, man. And Chris is taking the pitch, you're gonna run and catch it, strike one. Chris is taking the pitch, you're gonna run and catch it, run and catch it, goes ball to one. Chris is taking the pitch, you're gonna go away for it. Run and catch it, goes ball 2-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, gonna go away for it. Run and catch it, goes ball 3-1. I don't know about any of the old Phillies managers because I didn't start watching the Phillies until like the current ones. I don't know anything about the former managers. And Phillips saying got another pitch when you're gonna go in for, and that is ball 4. And Gunnar Henderson is more good against the first base for the Orioles. Way to go, Christopher Sanchez. You walk your first bat of the game. It had to be Gunnar Henderson. Damn, because then you walking people. You got 6 strikes or you just walk somebody. You want Gunnar Henderson at the Baltimore Orioles. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Pete Alonso connects the bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player on first base. With 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch connect for you. Pete, get ready for it. He's swinging that to 5 was on 1. And guys, don't be talking about my teeth and stuff. Just went to the dentist today. And my teeth cleaned and everything. So, they kind of did a little bunch of stuff. So my teeth's very sensitive right now. So, yeah, I just went to the dentist today. So my teeth's very sensitive right now. So don't try to be coming in with all that foolishness today. Because, don't come with that foolishness and stuff. And I'm speaking English, guys. I'm speaking English, so, English. I'm not speaking no other language. I'm not speaking no Mandarin. I'm not speaking no Chinese. I'm not speaking no other language. I'm speaking English, so get that through your hands, so, so I'm not speaking no English. And Chris was saying you got another pitch going to repeat, get ready for it. And Chris saying a pitch repeat, swing the following one. Chris saying a pitch repeat, swing the strike 2-2. Chris was saying a pitch repeat, get ready for it. Right now, swinging the miss and a strike. Then P goes down. P goes, you got to strike the F out because Sandy goes in there when you always done yeah. 7 strikeouts because Sandy has 7 Ks. Yeah, I go to the dentist every 6 months. So I do that anyway. Cause everybody's supposed to go to the dentist anyway. So just the regular clean look at checkups anyway. So So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Tyler O'Neill next to the bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole player in first base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Tyler. Get ready for running catch goes the balls 1-0. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Tyler. Running catch that ball's in the dirt. Ball 2-0. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Tyler. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball 3-0. That a dancing for me today, guys. So they're telling me that that's not a deal. That's just something that was always scheduled. So yeah, because everybody's supposed to go to the dentist to get regular checkups. Because if you go weeks without going to the dentist, then yeah, your teeth gonna be looking bad because so. So, that's just one thing. The Christopher Sanchez got another pitch in the time was away from, and that is ball four. And Tyler Neal's ball to miss the first base for the Orioles. Way to go, Christopher Sanchez. You walk your second bat of the game, have your Tyler O'Neill. And the Orioles have Tyler Neal on first base and Gunnar Henderson on second base. Christopher Sanchez, why you walk two people, man? Yo. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, you had Kristen Inconsolable Strand coming next to bat for the Orioles. You got only players on first base and second base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for you, Kristen, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes balls below. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Kristen, get ready for it. Right now, catch goes ball 2-2. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Kristen, get ready for it. And now we got a my video. We got J2 to come into the round and talk to his pitcher and teammate, Christopher Sanchez. No, 6 balls in a row because Sanchez got no bite, really. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Kristen, get ready for it. Right now, catch go. That strike one is a 2-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Kristen, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Kristen, get ready for it. Right now, catches goes is ball three, it's a 3-2, that's a full count. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Kristen, get ready for it. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls, a 3-2. I know so it's gonna be time to get nervous. It ain't time to be nervous, but it sure feels like one. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Chris Sanchez, wait for it. Yeah, the camera should probably come ready because look at this. And that is ball four. And Kristen and controller strand is rolled to miss the first base for the Orioles. Chris Sanchez, you walk your third bat of the game. Had to be Kristen and controller strand. Damn, you walked 3 Oriole batters. Why? Why? So the Orioles had Kristen and controller strand on first base. Tyler O'Neill on second base. And Gunnar Henderson on third base. Bases loaded for the Orioles. In the same inning. And you can't come, you came out there and do something because you were just, Yo. This is crazy because it was 3 people in the same inning. I know, right? In the same inning. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles here. Lito Travis next to bat for the Orioles. Basically with the Orioles, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Lito getting for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for you, Lito. Lito, get ready for it. He swing at that one. That's a foul. Ball 0-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Lead on. Lead on. Right now catches goes. The ball's 1-2. Settle down, Christopher. Settle down, man. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Leone going for it. Right now catches goes. That's strike. Right now catches goes. That's strike 3. And Leone Travis is out. Leone Travis got strike the F out by Christopher Sanchez. Goes sitting there. Orioles down. Yeah. 8 strikeout by Christopher Sanchez. 8 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So it's going. Still scores game, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see the Phillies in the turn at the top of the field. And the 3 first at the top of the field will be J.T. Amino, Bryson Stott, and Justin Crawford. J.T. Amino is over 1. Bryson Stott over 1. And Justin Crawford is over 1. These are my TV space, guys, because the TV, everything got TV space today. Because we got to get a whole new box for the living room. We had to do that because that was like, a mess. And we got that fixed. And I'm going to have to worry about the TV and mess around all that thing cutting off and stuff, so thank God for that. So now we fixed that situation, so. That was the main problem anyway. Even though we called people and we did everything we had to do and they came out to check the wiring, and still the problem was the extra box. They couldn't fix that problem. They couldn't just fix that, you know. Yeah, they could say get out that they didn't do. Here we go, guys. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had J2 Amino come to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Shane Bass got a pitch coming for you, JT. Away for it. And JT Amino asked for time on JT Amino running around to the baseball. Shane Bass got a pitch for you, JT. Away for it. Running catch go to strike 1 is 0-1. And Shane Bass got another pitch coming for you, JT. Away for it. Running catch go to strike 2 is 0-2. And Shane Bass got another pitch for you, JT. Away for it. Swing and a miss, not strike 3. Swing and a miss, not strike 3. And JT Amino's out. J2 Amino, are you over 2 with your first strikeout? And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott. And next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly fans on base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Shane Bass gonna pitch when he starts the way for it. Bryson catcher goes balls 1-0. Is it over your head? Oh my god. Yeah. I think he was saying that on Star Wars. And Shane Bass gonna pitch when the start the way for it. Bryson catcher goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Shane Bass gonna pitch when the start the way for it. Riding catching good at strike one is a 2-1. And Shane Bass gonna pitch gonna play stock away for win. Riding catching good is ball three is a 3-1. And Shane Bass gonna pitch gonna play stock away for win. And that is ball four. And Bryson Stott is ball to advance the first base for the Phillies. And this is Bryson Stott's first ball of the game. Hey, Bryson Stott got on base with a walk. Hey, maybe start somewhere. Maybe we get you on base. Maybe we can make something happen. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford next to bat for the Phillies. You got one big man first base, one out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Shane Van's gonna pitch gonna for you, Justin. Where you going? You swing it down when that's a 5 balls on one. And Shane Van's gonna pitch gonna for you, Justin. Where you going? What up, Wednesdays? Swing and a miss, and that's strike two, 0-2. Yeah, Wednesday, I get your name wrong. Your name is what is Well Snacks, right? I keep saying Wednesdays. I don't know why. It's Well Snacks. I gotta get your name right. And Shane Van's gonna pitch for you, Justin. Where you going? And Justin Crawford grounds out to the shortstop, Gunnar Anderson to the first base and P long zone. And Justin Crawford's out. Justin Crawford 0 for 2. But Bryson Stott advances second base. Yeah. How was the pin? If you want to talk about Christopher Sanders walking three people in the same inning, Christopher Sanders walked three people in the same inning for the Orioles. And then he goes to damn bases. But at least we got at least to the top of the fifth. Well, that's in the fourth inning. The fourth inning, Christopher Sanders walked three people and got them on base. The fifth inning is the Phillies on at the top of the fifth. So yeah, the fourth inning was not great. So the fifth inning it just started. So Shane Van coming up next to bat for the Phillies. We have Ryan Dela Cruz next to bat for the Phillies. You got one people on second base, two outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Shane Van's gonna pitch for you, Ryan. Ryan catch goes the balls below. Shane Van's gonna pitch for you, Ryan. Going for you, swing that go right in the grass. That's single. And Ryan Dela Cruz advances the first base for the field. Ryan Dela Cruz got a hit. He's 1 for 2, y'all. And Ryan Dela Cruz singles on a sharp line drive to center fielder Leo Travis. And the Phillies scored a run. So it's going. The Phillies have 1-1. The Orioles have 0-1. The Phillies get their first one score on the top of the field thanks to Bryson Stott. And that was one of the Phillies. No, because you know, because the reason why I start on Wednesdays because Reaper said he don't want a ride. He said he likes chatting with us. So Reaper says he don't want a ride. I can't give him a ride if he don't want one. If he say he don't want one, that's his choice. You know, Reaper has a choice to speak up for himself. If he say he don't want a ride, he don't want one. So I can't give somebody something they don't want because you know. Reaper say he don't want a ride. He just likes talking to us. He don't want to be here. He don't want, you know. You know, that's just his choice. That's a choice he made yesterday. He's saying, I don't want to be no ride because, you know, he don't want to do that, so, you know. What's that? You came at the right time because the Phillies scored their first run, so you came at the right time, so, you know, so coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got one big man first base, two outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Shane Van's gonna pitch, gonna play Trey, going for a running catch, gonna strike on one. Shane Van's gonna pitch, Trey, swinging and miss, and that's strike 2-2. Shane Van's gonna pitch, Trey, going for a swing that goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will advance the first base for the Bills. Trey Turner got a hit. Trey Turner's 1 for 3 on. Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the left field table and Brian De Cruz at second base. So the Phillies had Trey Turner on first base and Brian De Cruz on second base. Yeah, seen him. Oh, they got the Robinson going on. The Orioles, Right, guys. Winstats came at the right time. Winstats going to be the lucky charm for the Phillies right now. Because Winstats showed up, so now the Phillies are going to start hitting good now because Winstats showed up. Winstats, you coming right now is giving the Phillies some hope right now. Because your presence is making them again have hope right now. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had Kyle Swarm next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base, second base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Shane Vaz going to pitch, going to play Swarm, great one. Rodney catching those balls 1-0. And Shane Vaz going to pitch, going to play Swarm, great one. Rodney catching those ball 2 to 2-0. Wait, no, the Orioles are trying this. Wait. That's a strike, though. Turn over, Rodney catching those strike 1 is 1-1. Damn. And Shane Vaz going to pitch, going to play Swarm, great one. Swing and a miss, and a strike 2 is 1-2. And Shane Vaz in the pitch was really great one. And Castro will ask for a timeout, yo. And Castro will get right back in the red box to some of base runs. Shout out to one person watching, thanks for 11 likes. Dang, wish that just left the stream again. Damn, wish that you gone. Damn. And Shane Vaz, and Shane Vaz in the pitch gonna race really great one. Rodney catcher goes ball 2 is a 2-2. That ball's in the dirt is a ball 2 is a 2-2. There you go, Weaver. Weaver, you just missed one stats in the stream. One was asking me if I give you a moderator, and I told him that you don't be a moderator, you just like chatting with us. Yeah, Shave is gonna be smooth, great point. Swing and a miss, and that strike 3. Castle was down. Castle, when you over 3 with your second strikeout. And you stranded Bryson Stott on second base. Terrible. And you stranded Trey Turner and Brian Cruz on base. Terrible. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run. The Orioles have 0 runs. And they move on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turning back to the Orioles going to turn back the bottom of the fifth. Now it's one of the Phillies. And the 3 Orioles players in the red, the bottom of the fifth. Jackson Holiday, Jake Rogers, and Kobe Mayo. You said who's going with the Phillies? Let me tell you. You asked that question. Who's going with the Phillies? That was Riley the Cruz was the one who scored in for the. It was Bryson Stott who scored in for the Phillies. That's how we got the first run. Yeah, Bryson Stott scored in. Because Riley Cruz hit a single, and then it scored. Then Bryson Stott scored. Came in the home plate and scored a run. So yeah, so. Whitestone was on second base, and then when Vladimir Cruz hit the single, it made Whitestone advance all the way to the home plate and score the first run. So Yeah, so So here we go. Christopher Sanchez still pitching, yo. So coming up the bat for the Orioles, we had Jackson Holiday come to bat for the Orioles. No Oriole players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for you, Jackson. Get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes the ball's 1-0. And Jackson Holiday gonna pitch gonna run you. Boy, Christopher Sanchez gonna pitch gonna run you, Jackson. Get ready for it. Right now, catcher goes to strike 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez gonna pitch gonna run Jackson. Get ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, a 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch gonna break Jackson Gray for it. So I said we gave you one once before, just to give you one name. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Jackson Gray for it. Right now, Captain Good, that's strike three. And Jackson Holiday's out. Jackson Holiday got struck out by Christopher Sanchez yet again. We'll send that was there, yeah. Nice strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 9 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jake Rogers next. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jake Rogers next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch gonna break Jake away for it. And Jake Rogers grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who threw it to the first base and right off in time. And Jake Rogers is out. Okay, Trey Turner had good hands on that one. Yeah, Trey Turner, we talked bad about your defense, but hey, tonight I think you're doing something right. Hello. And Christopher Sanchez coming next to bat for the Orioles. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles. We had Kobe Mayo next to bat for the Orioles. No Orioles players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Kobe going for it. Right now, catcher goes balls 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Kobe going for it. Right now, catcher goes ball 2 to 2-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for Kobe going for it. you swing, you swing it that one. That's a 5 balls, a 2-1. I always think that the Orioles colors and the San Francisco Giants colors are the same with the orange and the black. So I think they got similar color schemes. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch gonna be Kobe Gray for it. Right now, catcher goes the ball 3 to 3-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch gonna be Kobe Gray for it. And Kobe Mayo flies out to the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz, and Kobe Mayo's out. And that's 3 outs for the Orioles. So it's going the Phillies have 1-1, the Orioles have 0. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red, the Phillies turn the red, top of 6. And the 3 Philly players in the red, top of 6 will be Bryce Harper, Adam Boone, and Brandon Marsh. Bryce Harper is 1 for 2 with a double. Adam Boone was 0 for 2. And Brandon Marsh is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. There you go, what's that? You came back. All he needs is 1 run. Well, you could say he's got 1 run, so. Look at that, y'all. The Philly player of the week is Trey Turner for all the hitting he did. Hey, this ain't for the defensive for Here we go. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper coming at the Phillies. No Philly fans on Rays here. It's top of the 6th video. However, Nation. However, Nation. However, Nation. Shane Vance gonna pitch in for Royce Grayboy. He's swinging down when it's the 5 balls 0-1. And Shane Vance gonna pitch in for Royce Grayboy. He's swinging down when it's the 5 balls 0-2. And Shane Vance gonna pitch in for Royce Grayboy. Ronnie's catch goes. That's a balls 1-2. And Shane Vance and the pitch gonna for Royce Grayboy. Ronnie's catch goes. Ball 2 is a 2-2. And Shane Vance and the pitch gonna for Royce Grayboy. He swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryce Harper makes the first base for the Bills. Bryce Harper got another hit. He's 2 for 3 on. And Bryce Harper singles on the line drive to the center field. Leonardo, sure it is. That's what I'm talking about, Bryce. Bryce Harper here out here showing that, hey, I'm the winner of the goddamn team. Just because I said some stupid things in the post game interview, I still can hit. So there you go, yo. That's the face of the damn Phillies right there, Bryce Harper. Hello. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Boone next to bat for the Phillies. We got Winfield Van first base. 0 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Shane Vance going to pitch going to play Alec Boone. Ronnie's catching on the strike one's 0-1. Shane Vance going to pitch for Alec Boone. You swing it down, one goes right into the stage. That's a 5 balls 0-2. Yeah. And Shane Vance going to pitch going to play Alec Boone. Ronnie's catch is gone. That's a balls 1-2. And Shane Vance going to pitch for Alec Boone. And Shane Vance doing a pitch over to his first baseman, P. Alonso, to make sure that Bryce Harper can get the first base bag. He gets in number 1 at first base. And Shane Vance got another pitch going to play Alec Boone. And Adam Boone grinds into a force out to the shortstop Gunnar Anderson to the second baseman Jackson Howley. Bryce Harper's out at second base, but Adam Boone advanced to first base. Damn it, Bryce, you got yourself out a second. Damn. He lines up with them highlighter looking cleats. Looking like a green highlighter. Yo. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris next to bat for the Phillies. We got one female on first base. One out, top of the sixth. Here we go. Shane Van is going to pitch, going to bring Morris, ready for it. Rodney catches goes the balls 1-0. Shane Van is going to pitch, going to bring Morris, ready for it. And Brandon Morris fouls out to the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson in foul territory. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you 1 for 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we had J.T. Realmuto next to bat for the Phillies. We got one female on first base, 2 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Shane Van is going to pitch, going to bring J.T. ready for it. Rodney catches go. The strike one is 0-1. No, I haven't heard of that person on Star Wars, so no. And Shane Van is going to pitch, going to bring J.T. ready for it. Rodney catches go. The ball is 1-1. And Shane Van is going to pitch, going to bring J.T. ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two is 1-2. Yeah, that's what Star was trying to tell you, Wednesday. Not the current. Well, why are you even thinking of being Lonzo anyway, Wednesdays? That's not what Star was talking about. And Shane Vance and the pitch gonna play JT away for it. Right, right. Catching up the roll 2-2-2. And Shane Vance and the pitch for JT away for it. And the catcher, Jay Rogers, picks out Adderall at first on the throw to the first base of P. Lonzo. Adderall got caught with Adderall got caught with a pick off a team. Damn, Adderall got caught in the pick off a team. Damn it. It's really over to your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Phillies have 1 run, the Orioles have 0 runs. We move on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turn the red to the Orioles and then turn the red at the bottom of the sixth. And the 3 Orioles players to the red at the bottom of the sixth be Taylor Ward, Gunnar Henderson, and Pete Alonso. You should know how to spell the person's name right when his name's Hey, okay? Give me some thoughts on that one. Well, actually, you know, you spell his first, well, yeah, well, Star Wars, you spell the last name right, but you didn't spell his first name. You spelled Alonzo's first name wrong. Because, you know, you're missing the second E, that's why, You said Boone Pet Alonzo. It's Pete, not Pet. It's Pete, not Pet. Come on, Star Wars. How you gonna spell somebody's first name wrong? Man, you missed the second name. Cause you spelled Pete right the first time we talking about that former manager. You spelled the first name right. I know how come when you do it for a player's name, you spell it wrong. So coming at the bat for the Orioles, we had Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward coming to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for Taylor Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes Rose 1-0. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Taylor Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes roll 2 to 2-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming by Taylor Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes roll 3 to 3-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Taylor Wade Boyd. And that is ball 4. And Taylor Ward is walking against the first base for the Orioles. Let go could have said you walked your fourth bat of the game. Had to be Taylor Ward. Christopher Sanchez, you walked 4 Oriole batters in this game. Can you stop walking people? So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, you got Gunnar Hanson next to bat for the Orioles. You got one Oriole player first base. 0 outs, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes Rose 1-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes to strike 1 to 1-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes to strike 2 to 1-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. And Gunnar Hanson asked for Tamayo. And Gunnar Hanson can rep in the red to some baseballs. Definitely do need to go play ball to Star Wars. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes roll 2 to 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes roll 3 to 3-2 to the full game. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. You swung it that one, that's a 5 balls to 3-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you, Gunnar Wade Boyd. Swinging the miss, not strike 3. Gunnar Hanson is out. Gunnar Hanson, strike the F out. Losing about the second time by Christopher Sanchez. Go send that to the Orioles. Yeah. 10 strikeout for Christopher Sanchez, 10 Ks. You say it's game over if you try. That's what you say once next. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have P. Alonso next to bat for the Orioles. We got one Oriole playing first base. He's going out. Bottom of the 6, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch getting for P. Wade Boyd. Right now, catcher goes Rose 1-0. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch going to be Pete Wayborn. Ryan catches good at strike one to 1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch going to be Pete Wayborn. Ryan catches good as a roll 2 to 2-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch going to be Pete Wayborn. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch going to be Pete Wayborn. Runner catch goes to roll 2-2-1. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch to Pete Wayborn. Runner catch goes to strike 2-2-2. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch to Pete Wayborn. And Pete Alonso has for Tom Yo. And Pete Alonso can rub in the red boxes on baseballs. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch going to be Pete Wayborn. He swung at that one. That's a 5-0 to 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch to Pete Wayborn. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Pete Alonso's out. Pete Alonso got strike 8 by Christopher Sanchez yet again. Go send that Williams there year. 11 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, 11 Ks. Yeah, we started Pete Alonso yet again. Christopher Sanchez got 11 starts. Christopher Sanchez is our ace. This is why Christopher Sanchez and this is why Christopher Sanchez and Zach Wheeler are our aces, because they know how to throw. They know how to throw freaking strikes and shit. Coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we had Tyler O'Neill next to bat. The Orioles got one Oriole playing first base, 2 outs, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch swing. Tyler the way going. We swing it down, goes right into the grass. That's a single. And Tyler O'Neill is the first base for the Orioles. Tyler O'Neill singles on the ground ball to the second base and right side. And Taylor Ward races third base. So the Orioles had Tyler O'Neill on first base and Taylor Ward on third base. Praise the quarters down. Yeah, Weaver, we never asked you how's your family doing. How's your family doing, Weaver? How are the kids and everything? So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles, we have Chris Stan and controlling strand. Coming next, the bat for the Orioles, your only players at first base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6. Here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch for you. Chris Stan can wait for it. Ron that catcher goes rolls with him. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Chris Stan can wait for it. Ron that catcher goes roll 2 to 2-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Chris Stan can wait for it. Ron that catcher goes roll 3 to 3-0. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Chris Stan can wait for it. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Chris Stan can wait for it. Right now, catcher goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Chris Stan can wait for it. And Chris Stan and controlling strand goes for Tomo. And Chris Stan and controlling strand can rub in the red boxes on baseballs. And Christmas Sanchez got another victory. Chris takeaway board. And Christmas Sanchez stepped around. And Christmas Sanchez got another victory. Chris takeaway board. And that is ball for and 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 Kristen and controller strand is ball to erase the first base for the Orioles. And then and Kristen and controller strand got walked for the second time in the game. Great. When they gonna couldn't say you walk your fifth out of the game, had to be Christian and controller strand for the second time you walked in. Mm-hmm. So the Orioles have Kristen and controller straight on first base, Tyler O'Neill on second base, and Taylor Wood on third base. On third base, bases loaded for the Orioles. Yeah, this morning was in the 60s, which it was like that every day. Going back to being 100 next week. August is usually the hottest month around here. Yeah, August is the hottest month in Philadelphia. It'd be like, you don't want to be outside doing anything. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Leo Trailers next to bat for the Orioles, based over the Orioles, 2 outs, top 5 and 6, here we go. Christopher Sanchez got a pitch coming for you. Leo Lee, get ready for it. That ball's in third, the ball's 1-0. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch coming for you. Leo Lee, get ready for it. Right, that catcher goes to ball 2 to 2-0. Goes to the ball, because the catcher goes to ball 2-2. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, Leo get ready for it. He swing it down as a 5-0 to 2-1. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, oh, it's right. Bases are definitely loaded for the Orioles, yeah. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch gonna be Leo going for it. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. And Leo going for it. Run that catch goes to balls going out. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, gonna go 2-0. Christopher taking the pitch, going to swing the 5-1-2-1. Christopher Sanchez Leo going for it, swing at the 5-1-2-2. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch, Leo going for it. And Leo Travis reacts for Tommy on Leo. Travis gonna win the round of more baseballs. Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Leo going for it. Right now, catching goes the ball threes, the balls and thirds, the ball threes, the 3 and 2 the full count. And Christopher Sanchez got another pitch for you. Leo going for it. And Leo Travis runs out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, then the first base and right in time. And Leo Travis is out. That's steals for the Orioles. So scored the Phillies have 1 run. The Orioles have 0 runs. That's the end of the 6-8 game. We're on to the 7-8 league game. It's the Phillies turn the red. So the Phillies turn the red top 7. The 3 Philly Birds, the red top 7 week. J.T. Realmuto, Bryson Stott, and Justin Corbin. J.T. Realmuto is over 2 with a strikeout. Bryson Stott over 1 with a walk and a run. Justin Corbin is over 2. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Justin All became a new member. Kevin just joined the Master Gaming Fan membership. New member alert. New member alert. Welcome just over to the Master Gaming Fan. Members, and stuff like that. So thanks for joining, and now we have a second member now because the first member is Rebirth. The second member is my girlfriend, and the third member is Reaper. So it's just an option. So there you go. Just an option. Just comment right there. Star Wars. He said, "I like Sanders was a tick on somebody." To come out the bad for the Phillies, we had J2 really in the bad for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on Rays. 0-7. Here we go. Shane Bears in the history. JT Wayboy. Ronnie Catchgun striking the run. Shane Bears in the history. JT. Ronnie Catchgun rolled the run. And Shane Bears in the history. JT Wayboy. And JT really grinds out to the third baseman. Mr. A controller straight to the first base of P. Alonso. JT really was out. JT really overthrew the first strikeout. Coming up next to bat with the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat with the Phillies. No Philly Bears or Rays. One out, top of 7. Here we go. Shane Bears in the victory, Stott going forward. Rodney catch goes and struggles on one. And Christopher Sage, Shane Bears in the victory, Stott going forward. Rodney catch goes struggling one. Shane Bears in the victory, Stott going forward. Rodney catch goes balls on one. And Shane Bears in the victory, Stott going forward. Rodney catch goes ball 2-1. And Shane Bears in the victory, boy, you can start going forward. You swing it down, that's a 5-0, it's a 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez, Shane Bags, and the victory start going forward. You swing it down one, that's another 5-0, still 2-2. And Christopher Sanchez, the pitch going to be Shane Gray, when he swing it, the 5-0, 2-2. Shane Bags, and the victory start going forward. He swing it as another 5-0, still 2-2. And Shane Bags, and the victory start going forward. You swing it that one, that's another 5-0, still 2-2. Making news that we does pull the 3 players from the two-way lineup hitting at the school room. Wow. And Shane Bass and the victory start going for swinging as another 5-0, still 2-2. Yeah, we got to see if we want to mount tomorrow or something. Shane Bass and the victory start going for it. Shane Bass and the victory start going for it, swinging as another 5-0, still 2-2. And Shane Bass and the victory start going for it. And same as another history start going forward. And same as another history start going forward. And Barney start expectario. And Barney start going with the red roses on base runs. And same as another history start going forward. We swing that one as another 5-1 still 2-2. And same as another history start going forward. We swing that one as another we swing that one as another 5-1 still 2-2. And same as another pitch coming for you. The pitch coming for you. For you start going forward. And same as in that pitch we start going forward. Money catch goes the ball 22 for count. Same as in that pitch we start going forward. He swing it down when the 5-1 3-2. Because of same as in that pitch we start going forward. Swing it as another swing that goes right into the stand. Another 5-1 still 3-2. And because of saying another pitch we start going forward. And same as another pitch we start going forward. Running catch gonna start the 3-2 the full count. The same as another pitch we start going forward. He swing that one goes right into the grass, not single. Right start over at the first age for the field. Right start of the heat, level 2 young. And right start singles on a short ground ball to the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, coming next to bat the Phillies, we have Justin Cole. Next to bat the Phillies, we got one people at first base, one out. But okay, so we got the Orioles manager come to the mound and talk to Shane Barry. So ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Orioles. So I'm going to Phillies are not exciting as they used to be. Just not only do that because tired and stuff. So it's not about the game. The game's alright. But how some teams can't call Howley anymore. Pick trades because he done pleased it. Just to do. I mentioned my excitement for the Eagles because everybody wants to beat them. And he bust out the box and standards to slow down. Shane Vaz done picture one night. Come to bitch for the Orioles to be Rico Garcia. So coming up, yeah, so. And just coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Justin Carter to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans away. Got one to be bat first base. When I'm top of the 7, here we go. And we go Garcia got a history Justin really because you got swing the problem one. And we go Garcia got a history Justin really because you got a strike 2-2. And we go Garcia got a history Justin way forward. And White Star takes over, starts to pick up White Star is safe at second base. This is White Star's 19 steal, 216 on second base. And we go Garcia got a history Justin way forward. And Justin Carver grounds out to the picture. To the picture, we go Gonzalez to the first base and P. Alonso. And Justin Carver's Justin Carver, you over 3. And White Star base third base. The Phillies have White Star on third base. Hey, welcome back to the MG fam, membership. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, you have Brian De La Cruz. Next to that, the Phillies, you have one of the on third base. 2 outs, top of 7. Here we go. We go Gonzalez gonna fix it for you, Ryan. And Ryan De La Cruz lines out to the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And Ryan De La Cruz is down. And Ryan De La Cruz, you 1 for 3. That's the answer for the Phillies. So let's go to the Orioles have 1 run. The Phillies have 1 run. The Orioles have 0 runs. That's it. We don't survive on the 7 lane Jones. It's the Orioles to the red, to the Orioles to the red of the 7. The 3 Orioles plays to the red of the 7 will be Jackson Holiday, Jake Rogers, and Kobe Mayo. Regarding the face always in such a hurry at the plate. Start long 15 pitches, and then next the face total again, which I couldn't watch the game. Got a Yankees on here, and it sucks. And big change for the Phillies. Could have said some pitching like could have pitched the Phillies region. When we Jonathan Bell and Coming up the bat for the Orioles, we have Jackson Holiday coming back for the Orioles. The Orioles raised on 8-0. Bottom of the 7, here we go. Jonathan Bauer looking at the pitch, Jackson going on the catch of strike one. And Randy Bauer looking at the pitch, Jackson going running swinging from 1-2. And Jonathan Bauer looking at the pitch, Jackson going on the catch 1-2. And Jonathan Bauer looking at the pitch, Jackson going for a swing, raise not strike three. And Jackson Holiday's down. First strikeout for Jonathan Bauer at 1K. And coming next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jake Rogers next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles face away, zeros. 5-7, here we go. Johnny Bell, we got a pitch connect with Jake Rayburn. Brother catch goes the balls around. And coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Jake Rogers next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles the Rays 1 out, 11-7, here we go. Johnny Bell, the pitch with Jake Rogers catch the balls around. Johnny Bell, the pitch with Jake Rogers catch the balls around. Johnny Bell, the pitch with Strike going for one. And Brother catch goes the ball 2-1. And Johnny Bell, the pitch with Rogers going for a swing, raise not strike three. And Johnny Bell looking at the pitch, Jay going for it. And Jay Rogers for time you want Jay Rogers going to give him the Rebels to away soon. Johnny Bell looking at the pitch, where you Taylor, so. Yeah, let's see. So Devin Reed was going to pitch here with Corey Williams. So coming next to bat for the Orioles, we had Devin Reed next to bat for the Orioles. And the Orioles playing the Rays, 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Bottom 7, here we go. Johnny Bell, we got a pitch between Dylan, running catch goes strike one. Johnny Bell, which is Dylan. Right, swinging with strike 1-2. and Johnny Valley puts you read the other one between the volume two and do and could saying in Johnny Valley puts you daily going for and we was so like a running guy that single then we was running oil then we was singles on the ground wall to send really just a call in. On the next event for the Royals, we had Taylor Moon next for the Royals, but one oil play on first base. 2 outs, tied about the 7, here we go. Johnny Valley, Lucas C. Taylor, waiting for running catch ball below. Johnny Valley, Lucas C. Taylor, waiting for their balls, the third ball, the balls, the third ball, 2 now. Johnny Valley, Lucas C. Taylor, waiting for it. Running catch the ball below. Johnny Valley, Lucas C. Taylor, the balls, the third ball, 2 now. And Johnny Valley, Lucas C. Taylor, waiting for running catch, going strike 1, 2, 1. Johnny Valley, Lucas C. Taylor, waiting for it. And this year, the picture was showing star trying to tackle Dylan. He takes off. Dylan Weaver save us second base. This is Dylan. Weaver was first team on the 2026 season. Johnny Valley and their history Taylor going forward. And Johnny Valley again the history Taylor when they get strike 2 Dylan. And Johnny Valley and Jonathan Valley Highway going to the pitch and Taylor going forward. And Johnny Valley and the history Taylor going forward. Running catching on the ball 3-2 per count. And Johnny Valley and the history Taylor going forward. Running catching on the strike 3. And Taylor Moon is out. Taylor Moon, you got to strike everyone because of saying it. I mean, Taylor Moon, you got to. Taylor got to strike everyone with it. Third strike over Johnny Valley 3 Ks. Yes, the Orioles was going. The Phillies had 1-1. The Orioles have 0. Then who survive the 7-leg game? It's the Phillies turn around. Let's see the Phillies can turn around the top of the 8. 350 rays. We got top every trade turn. The Cowboys race over. Cowboys over 3. Make trade turns over 3. Cowboys over 3 with 2 strikeouts. The Vice was 2-3 with a double. Yeah, this way the rules are the challenges. I'll be very watching the Phillies always upset by Sterling. Need to get some vegetables. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner to the bat. The Phillies, no Phillies fans on 8-0. So here we go. 3 James with the Royals. So Rico Gonzalez done pitching night on the wrist for the Royals. We Grant Wolver frame. So come up the zone. Grant got a pitch coming up for you. Trey going for a running catch goes strike one. Grant got that pitch to Trey going for it. Swing in the wrist and that strike 2 zone 2. And Greg another pitch in there for you just for you try going for it. And so they ready to catch the balls 1 and 2. And Greg another pitch in there for you JT for you try going for it. And Trey Turner grounds out to the third base and Christine and controls straight to the first and P. Alonso. Trey Turner's down. Trey Turner, you 1-4. And coming up next, the rest of the Phillies, we got Cowsville next to the Phillies, no Philly fans no race, 1-0. Top of the 8, here we go. Grant got a pitch for each one, going for a swing the miss, and that strike 1-1. It was like Charles haven't touched this SW and said, works for it, always works for me. At dinner and watch because I am the way they have to be playing makes me sick with the system. And Greg got the pitch in the pitch one, but swing the miss, strike 1. And Greg got the pitch to each one, going for it. Run that catch goes the ball to 1. And Greg got the pitch to each one, going for it. Running that catch goes the ball 2-1. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Greg got the pitch to each one, going for it. Running catch goes the ball 3-1. And Christmas and Greg got the pitch to each one, going for it. Riding catching on the strike 2 is a 3-2 is a full count. Yeah, Justin Austin, yeah, is going in the motion, not doing so in the game. And Greg got the pitch this one great for it. He swung it down as a 5-1 is a 3-2. And Greg got the pitch this one great for it. And that is 1-4. Castro is going to miss the first base for the Phillies. This Castro is supposed to win the game. What's up, Justin Austin? Thank you for the jamming super game. Yeah, we jamming right now. And coming up next to the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper next to the Phillies. We got 1 feedback first base, 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. Over Nation. Greg got a pitch for Bryce, great for it. Running catch goes balls 1-0. Greg got a pitch for Bryce, great for it. Running catch goes ball 2-0. And Greg got a pitch for Bryce, great for it. And running catch goes ball 3-3 now. pitch rights going forward. And that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is rolling to miss the first base for the Phillies. This is Bryce Harper's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on first base and Castro on second base. So, then we got the O's ready to come to the mound and talk to the Greg. Well, and he's taking out the game, pitch change with the Orioles. Maybe the Phillies can do something. Maybe they can score the second run. You know, to have some iron green cleats. No, not sneakers. Just cleats, not sneakers. It's cleats. You're getting sneakers and cleats mixed up. Cleats have the little spikes in the bottom. So it's not sneakers, cleats. I guess not boring though. I know it's kind of slow and stuff. I get it. That's an option. It's kind of slow and stuff, but it will pick up. It will pick up. Most of the time, baseball is a slow game, so. So big change for the Orioles. So Greg Wolfen for Ram is number tonight to pitch to the Orioles. Andrew Kitteridge. In color next to the Phillies, we have Alabama next to the Phillies. We got Freddie Reyes on first and second base. 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. Andrew Kitteridge got a pitch in the Real. We can wait for it. Right catch goes to Rose 1 out. And Andrew Kitteridge got a pitch for the Real. We can wait for it. The wild pitch by the pitcher, Andrew Kitteridge, and Bryce Harper at second base, and Castro at third base. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on second base, and Castro on third base. And Andrew Kitteridge got another pitch to the Alligator Wait for it. The pitcher, Andrew Kitteridge stepped around. And Andrew Kitteridge got another pitch for the Alligator Wait for it. And we will release hits into the playing. The swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And that one will miss the first base for the fan. That one got a hit. That one was 1 before you. And that one got a hit, guys. He's 1 before you. And Alabama singles on the ground ball to the left field, Taylor Ward. And Bryce Harper at third base. The Phillies at Alabama first base, and Bryce Harper on third base. And the Phillies score another run. So score. The Phillies have 2 runs. The Orioles have 2 runs. And the Phillies get the second one score in the bottom of the 8th. The Phillies get the second one score in the top of the 8th. Thanks to Castro. And now it's 2-0 Phillies. Just now, look at the pink comment. The Phillies got the second run. It's 2-0. And coming up next to the Phillies, you have Brandon Roach next to the Phillies. You got Philly Bears on first base and second base. 1 out. First base and second base. Zero. Zeros. Top of the 8. Here we go. Andrew Kitteridge in the pitch, Brandon Roach on the catch, 1-0. And you can listen to the pitch, 1 swing, strike 1. And you come in the pitch, you already swing that goes right into the grass. Another single. Randy Moss makes the first base for the Bills. Randy Moss finally got a hit. Randy Moss got another hit. Randy Moss is 2-4, yo. Randy Moss is 2-4, yo. Randy Moss singles on a line drive to the right field. Tyler O'Neill and Adam Wood at second base. And the Phillies have Randy Moss on first base and Adam Wood on second base. And the Phillies score another runs. The score, the Phillies have 3 runs. The Orioles have 0 runs. And the Phillies get the third run score in the top of the 8 next to Bryce Harper. That was 3 of the Phillies. Oh, we getting payback for what you did to us last night. We getting payback for what you did to us last weekend night. We getting payback for that one. This is revenge. This is a revenge game to the Phillies right now. They're making the Orioles look like shit right now. I'm going to keep ragging on the Phillies because when they do what we do, they come through. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have JT Real next to bat the Phillies. We got Willie Phillies on first and second base. 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. And you can't really get a push JT when you get to the strike on the one. And you can't really get a push JT when you get to 1-1. And you can't really get a push JT when you win. And you can just show to the second base, instead of take on, and I won't take on anyone saying at second base, and that one second steal on the 2026. This better one second steal on the 2026, and this better one second, and they told you to show the second base, oh, the shortstop try to take off very much takes off, very much save at second base, and very much test steal on the 2026 on second base. And then takes off and tries to pitch it, then try to take on elbow, and safe at second, and this elbow second steal on the 2026 on third base. So the Phillies have Brandon Moss on second base and Adam Wood on third base. And Andrew Callaway is going to pitch for JT Willie Boyd. He's swinging at the foul 1-2. Andrew Callaway is going to pitch for JT. The balls in the dirt, the ball 2-2. Andrew Callaway is going to pitch for JT Willie Boyd. He's swinging at the foul 2-2. This game is not, the game not so boring right now. Just an option, is it? Just an option 1, 2, 3. The game's not boring now, is it? And Andrew Callaway is going to pitch for JT Willie Boyd. That rolls in the dirt, the ball 3 is a 3-2, the full count. And Andrew Callaway is going to pitch connect with JT Gleason. And that is 1-4. JT Miller is 1 good miss the first thing for the Bills. This is JT Miller's first one of the game. And the Phillies have JT Miller on first base. But so the Phillies have JT Miller on first base, Brandon Marsh on second base, and Alec Bohm on third base, basically with the Phillies. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, we have Bryson Stott next to bat the Phillies. We got basically with the Phillies. 1 out, top of the 8. Here we go. Andrew Callaway is going to pitch for Stott going forward. Riders catch goes balls 1-0. And Andrew Callaway is going to pitch connect with Stott going forward. Riders catch goes at strike 1-1. And Andrew Callaway is going to pitch for Stott going forward. So we got there. What would you guess there? And Bryson Stott grounded to a four song to the first baseman Pete Alonso to the catcher Jay Rogers. Alabama was out at home playing and playing very much of it. So the Phillies have Bryson Stott on first base, JT on second base, and very much on third base. Damn, we could have got a 4-1. Alabama, why you gotta get out of third at home playing? Man. No, you got to say that Star Wars. Because Bryson starts on base. Adam One was the one who couldn't get the run, so, Yeah, because Adam One got out. Adam One was out at home plate. Because Adam One would not, didn't get out at home plate. We would have got the fourth run, so. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we had Justin Culver next to bat the Phillies. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we had Justin Culver next to bat the Phillies. We got big over the Phillies. 2 outs, top of the game, here we go. And they got Jose Votto won the one with the Phillies. And Andrew Ketterer is going to pitch for Justin Rayburn. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-0. And Andrew Ketterer is going to pitch for Justin Rayburn. Right in catch goes the ball 2-0. And Andrew Ketterer is going to pitch for Justin Rayburn. Right in catch goes the ball 3-0. And Andrew Ketterer is going to pitch for Justin Rayburn. Ronnie Catch goes to strike one is a 3-1. And Andrew Ketterer is going to the pitch for Justin Rayburn. He's swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Justin Carver will advance to first base for the Phillies. Justin Carver is better than Derek Hill. I don't care what somebody says. You know what? You cannot hate on the rookie Justin Carver. Hello. He's swinging right into the grass, and that's a single. And Justin Carver will advance to first base for the Phillies. Justin Carver got a hit. Justin Carver's 1-for-4, yo. And Justin Carver singles on the ground ball to the right fielder, Taylor Ward. And Bryce Starr is third base. And the Phillies have Justin Carver on first base and Bryce Starr on third base. And the Phillies score another run. The Phillies have 5 runs, the Orioles have 0 runs. And the Phillies get a 2-run score in the top of the game thanks to Vernon March and J.T. Realmuto. Now it's 5-0 Phillies. Orioles, you see that? The Phillies are playing small ball. We playing small ball here, and that's why we score over there runs. We playing small ball. Hello, we playing small ball here. When the Phillies play small ball, that's how you win baseball games. And Styles would say, when you play small ball, you win baseball games. You don't rely on the home run ball the goddamn time. So the Orioles manager coming to the mound and talked to Andrew Ketterer. He's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Orioles. Again. Yes, Bubba works. Because Star Wars my friend Star Wars, my YouTube friend Star Wars on that from the YouTube at Philly had time when he said when Philly had time, he say playing small ball helps you win a baseball game. So that's how Star Wars money from him. So the small ball works, yeah. Thank you very much for reading for the Stars Super Game. He said 32 of them? Damn. Yep, the Phillies are playing small ball Star Wars. That's how we win the baseball game right now. Because we're not letting the Orioles get that one damn run. Yeah, see. Because see, if the Phillies would have played that last night, we would have won the game yesterday, yeah. They would have played it on Friday night, we would have won the game yesterday. We could have had a chance to come. We could have played small, but we could have won the first game. But we got 4 runs in that game last night. We could have got more, but then the Phillies didn't let the Orioles come back in the game. So the fact that they're playing small ball tonight, that's a good thing. And by the way, just an option. My name is not Charlie. It's not Charlie. So my name is Mastery. By the way, my name is Mastery. By the way, because the name of the channel is called Mastery. My name is Mastery. By the way. So my name is Mastery. By the way, just an option. Just want to let you know that. Yeah. So my name is Mastery High. My name is Mastery. Yeah, my name of the channel is called Mastery Game, but Star Wars and Winston called me Mastery, so yeah, Mastery, so. So coming up next, the Phillies, okay, fit change for the Orioles. So Andrew Callaway is gonna pitch tonight, gonna pitch for the Orioles. Yeah, we will. Coming next to the Phillies, we have Ron the Cruz next to the Phillies. We got Faye Bears on first base, third base, 2 outs, top of the 8. Here we go. No, not Mastermind, Mastery. Mastery High, not Mastermind. If you read the name of my channel, it's called Mastery High Gaming. I'm a female gamer, so they call me Mastery. So, yeah, so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when I catch and yeah, we're gonna history going when I catch goals when I catch goals second one and then history going the pictures that's first MP also to make sure that Justin Colton got the first base MVP to the one at first base. And you're really gonna history going when I catch goals when I swing at 5 and the other gonna eventually Ryan. Running catch goes 1-2. The other gonna eventually play Ryan. He's swinging at the 5-1-2. Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why my nickname, why I got the nickname called with the YHI because Star Wars because Winston calls me that. He gives me that nickname. So I like the nickname right away anyway. Mhm. And yeah, yeah, man, we got another picture of Ryan going forward. He's swinging that one at the 5-1-2. And yeah, man, gonna eventually Ryan going for swing as the 5-1-2. And yeah, man, gonna eventually Ryan going forward. Swing in the middle and that strike three. And Ryan Cruz is out. Ryan Cruz, you 1-for-4. Ryan Cruz, you 1-for-4 with your first strikeout. And you Randy Cruz, you 1-for-4 with your first strikeout. He's stranded Justin Carver and Bryson Stalin Bays. 10. Well, that's 3 runs for the Phillies. So score the Phillies at 5 runs. The Orioles have 0 runs. We went on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles turning red. Let's see the Orioles getting the turn red at the bottom of the 8th. Now it's 5 than Phillies. And the 3 Orioles players need to red at the bottom of the 8th week. Gunnar Henderson, Pete Alonso, and Tyler O'Neill. And even knows my nickname that Winston calls me, so he knows. What are you saying, we will? I said Jazz is about to get ejected for the Yankees. Are you talking about Jackson Jr.? I hope he does well, yeah. Jose Alvarez coming to the game, so I hope he does well, yeah. I just don't know how many. The umpires didn't know how many outs it was. Damn, the umpires messed up the dang game. Yo, they must be knowing their job anyway. Yeah. Oh, you like Jackson Jr. and Justin Option? And so, was Jackson Jr. your favorite player on Justin Option? Is it getting a little wild out here, y'all? Is wild things about to happen right now? smell like something wild things about to happen, yo. He started and called, and he didn't know, like, he didn't like the count, so he said something to, Justin Jefferson today. So pitch James for the Phillies. So Jonathan Valley is done pitching tonight. Kind of pitch for the Phillies. Jose Alvarado. So the first start pitching for the Phillies. So Derek Hill will face right fielder Brian De Cruz batting ninth, playing in right field. And then Hill's in the game. So coming at the bat for the Orioles, we have Gunnar Henson going to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch for Gunnar. Go ready for running catch. Going to strike with a 1. Jose Alvarado got another pitch for Gunnar. Go ready for win. Running catch goes ball to 1. Jose Alvarado going to pitch Gunnar. Running catch goes ball 2 to 1. Jose Alvarado going to pitch Gunnar. Go ready for win. And Gunnar Henson grounds out to the first base and Bryce Harper is setting the first back in time. And Gunnar Henson is out. We got a lot of going on with the Phillies. Here comes JT coming in. Yeah, we can say Blues if he wants, we can definitely do that. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Pete Alonso next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch for Pete. Get ready for it. Right now, catch going to strike was on 1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for Pete. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-1-0-2. He's going to strike out again. That's not what I said. The Mets are all messed up. Can't believe Alonso is with their own. I know, right? Well, they did that trade with the Orioles, so. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch going to play Pete. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes balls 1 and 2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for Pete. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes ball 2 and 2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for Pete. Get ready for it. And Pete Alonso flies out to the center fielder, Justin Crawford. And Pete Alonso is out. Oh, we got a trade alert, ladies and gentlemen. We got a trade alert right here, guys. Here's the MLB trailer that just been announced on the TV. The Atlanta Braves have did a trade with the Kansas City Royals. The Braves received from the Kansas City Royals. So the Braves are trading their outfielder Lane Thomas for Royals left-handed pitcher Bailey Fulton. Oh my God! Oh, the Braves trying to look like the damn shit out here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing the Phillies game tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing the Phillies game tomorrow. The third game against the Orioles tomorrow at 1:35. Yeah. Yeah. So coming up next to bat for the Orioles, we have Tyler O'Neill next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Jose Alvarado gonna pitch for Tyler. Get ready for it. Swinging as the bat was on 1. And Jose Alvarado gonna pitch for Tyler. Get ready for it. Runner catch gonna strike 2 on 2. Jose Alvarado gonna pitch for Tyler. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes balls 1 and 2. I know you said the Braves don't need one star ones, But the Braves need pitching because the Braves pitching staff is all messed up because they get people getting injured, so they need pitching. That's the thing. And Jose Roda got another pitch coming for you. Tyler going for it. Running catch goes ball 2. Going to get good swing if I one. Then we're going to Richie Tyler running for strike 2-1-2. Then we're going to Richie Tyler running for 1-1-2. Then we're going to Richie Tyler running for 1-2-2. Then we're going to Richie Tyler running catch goes ball 3-3-2 for count. Then we're going to Richie Tyler going for it. And Tyler near pops out to the first base and runs off and Tyler near is down. And Tyler near is down. And that's 3 runs for the Orioles, who scored. The Phillies have 5 runs. The Orioles have 0 runs. That's in the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the red. Let's see if the Phillies can turn the red top of the 9th. And the 3 Phillies players, the red top of the 9th be Trey Turner, Cosmo, and Vice Over. Trey Turner is 1-4. Cosmo is 0-3 with a walk, 2 strikes and a run. Vice Over is 2-3 with a double, a walk, and a run. And Winston just came in. Yeah, Winston, the Phillies are playing small ball today, yeah. If the Phillies keep playing small ball, we might get a chance to make it into the postseason. If they can try to just keep playing small ball. They keep playing small ball every game, we might get a chance to make it into the postseason. The Orioles could not score not one goddamn run this whole entire game. Now it's funny. The Orioles are playing like the Phillies are. They scored so many runs. They scored 6 runs last night. Can't score no runs tonight. And the Phillies are playing like the Orioles, where they couldn't get no runs last night, but then now the Phillies get runs tonight. It's like the team's flipped or something, you know. The Orioles playing like the Phillies. Get 6 runs last night. Then on Saturday night you can't score no runs at all. The Phillies scored only 4 runs last night, but then come back on Saturday night and just get about like 5 runs literally. Cause usually the Phillies when they score in the second game, the Phillies couldn't really get no runs in the second game, but they getting runs tonight. So maybe they trying to say, well, last night we only got 4, tonight we try to get 5. So. Yeah, that's just like, I mean, that's what they're trying to do, like, And the Phillies said, you know what, we're going to play small ball tonight. We're going to play small ball tonight because last night we didn't do that, so, so. And they relied on that home run ball in the first game, so, And that's what screwed the Phillies up because they only relied on that home run ball, so. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Last inning, guys. Last inning. Yeah. So you're going to pitch me Trey swing away strike 1. You're going to pitch me Trey swing at the level 0-2. And you're going to pitch me Trey ready for it. Swing away strike 1. You're going to pitch me Trey swing at the level 0-2. You're going to pitch me Trey swing and run the third base line. Trey Turner's running around first. Stop a second. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got a W. Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner is 2-5, y'all. This is Trey Turner's 19th double on the 2020 season on a ground ball to the left field of Taylor Ward. So coming up next to bat of the Phillies, we had Kyle Swimmer next to bat of the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on second base. 0 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Hey, what's up, RVR? Hope it's the pitch to end of the Phillies slump. The Phillies, yeah, I hope so. The Phillies slump by over 9. And yeah, we're gonna pitch base for everybody can go strike with 1. Yeah, we're gonna pitch base for we're going for it. Right catch goes balls 1-1. We got the wrong one in the bullpen. We got Sub Johnson still up here. Damn. I think they're out in this damn game. Wait, this and the Phillies still got said, of course, Sir John is warming up again. And you're milking another pitch base swinging, going forward. Right, swinging at the foul 1 and 2. You're milking another pitch base swinging, going forward, swinging and missing that strike three. Couch rolls down. Couch roll when you go over 4 with your third strikeout. I don't think there will be just out. I don't think there'll be a lockout because the Philly schedule just came out for the 2027 season, so there will be baseball next year because the Phillies 2027 schedule just got released a couple of weeks ago. So now we know who all the players that the Phillies are gonna be playing next year. So then baseball's definitely gonna happen because if the lockout was happening, the Phillies organization would have released the 2027 schedule out. So. Mm-hmm. That's just to let you know that. Well, you can't say that Star Wars because the Phillies released the 2027 schedule for next year, so you can't say that. Because the Phillies organization released the 2027 schedule, so you can't say that. You can't say that we know baseball next year. Because then the Phillies organization want to put out the schedule for next year for the regular season for 2027. So technically, if you think about that, Star Wars, so they wouldn't have done that if that was not the case. And coming up next to bat the Phillies, you got Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. You got one Philly player on second base. One out, top of the eighth, ninth. Here we go. And we're going to pitch Bryce, ready to go blue. We're going to pitch Bryce, swinging is the strike one. And we're going to pitch Bryce, going forward. And Bryce Harper, power top, the shortstop, Gunnar Hansen. And Bryce Harper's down. Yeah, because the Phillies put out the schedule for next year, then if there was no baseball next year, they wouldn't release the schedule for next year then. Yeah, so right, so you were going to get 2 or 4. And coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we have Adam Bowen next to bat of the Phillies. You got one Philly player at second base, 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. And we're going to pitch for you, Allen, get ready for it. Right, catch good ball, no. And we're going to pitch for you, Allen, get ready for it, swing at the 5-1-1. Okay, go ask the magic 8. What you got, the magic 8 ball rebound? Hey, ask the magic 8 ball, would it be baseball next year? Let's see what it says. For the Phillies? I mean, I picked them on because, at least you know that. And I'm going to pitch for you, Allen, get ready for it. Running because you go all the way down. And we're going to pitch Allen, swing the 5-1. We're going to pitch Allen, running because you go roll 2-1. And we're going to pitch for you, Allen, get ready for it, swing the miss and that strike 2 and 2-2. I haven't been able to follow much baseball for the last few months. How's Brian De Cruz doing? Brian De Cruz is playing amazing with the Phillies. I can't say nothing wrong about Brian De Cruz. He's playing amazing with the Phillies. He's hitting good. He's getting on base. He's doing everything right. Catching baseballs and the man is great. And I'm going to eventually have a great board. And he's swinging down the 5-1-2-2. I'm going to eventually have a great board swing as another 5-1-2-2-2. That's probably that we need, but he's okay. He's been decent. And he's actually almost got traded to the Red Sox. Say, really? Yeah, oh, you mean Ronnie Cruz talking about? Yeah, right. Well, good thing we call Ronnie Cruz on because, if Ronnie Cruz is doing good in our run league system, then we called him up because we want to give him a chance. You know. I don't think that Mike Trout's going to lead the Angels on just an option. I don't think Mike Trout's ever gonna leave the Angels. Cause Mike Trout's been put into trade rumors for years in the MLB, and I don't think Mike Trout's ever leaving the Angels. Mm-mm. They've been doing a lot of trade rumors saying, oh, Mike Trout might leave the Angels and go to the Phillies and all that stuff. But that's just trade rumors. So I don't think he's ever leaving the Angels. So yeah, I don't think Mike Trout's ever gonna leave the Angels. What's next? I don't think that's happening. You know. Yeah, it would have happened, but my child don't want to leave the Angels. He loves LA. His son loves LA, so and his son loves Anaheim and all this stuff. So his son likes being on the West Coast anyway. His son's like a little boy and everything. Yeah, so you know. I know that's the team that Brandon Marsh was on, the Angels, and then Brandon Marsh got traded out there from the Angels to the Phillies. So you know. Speaking of his not strike, the other one was Animal, you go 1 for 5, the first strikeout. And you straight straight to the second base table with just three for the Phillies. So it's going with the Phillies at 5 on the Orioles at 0 as we go to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Orioles center back, the Orioles center at the bottom of the ninth. It's still following the Phillies. The three Orioles players get back at the bottom of the ninth league. It'll be Kristen and Controller Strand, Leo Travis and Jackson Howling. And guess who's coming, guys? It's the volume. So pitching the Phillies, the host of us done pitching for the night. Coming pitch to the Phillies to me. Our closer, number 59, Johanna Devon. It's time for the Dracula time, yo. And Ron, do not mess this game up, please. Whatever you damn do. We did on the season. He said these players would have like Malone, Alec Malone, White Stars, Bernie Morris, Jay Turner, White Sox, Castro, second July. Well, Castro was, just now, is not hitting home runs all the time. So, that's one thing. So, coming up the bat for the Orioles, we had Kristen and Controller Strand coming to the bat for the Orioles. The Orioles plays on base, 0 outs, about 9. Here we go. The ball got a pitch coming for you, Kristen, get ready for it. You swing that 5-1, and draw gonna pitch you, Kristen, run a catch goes to 1, and the ball gonna pitch you, Kristen, get ready for it. And Kristen and Controller Strand pass out to the first base and right off at foul territory. And Kristen and Controller Strand is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Orioles here. Yeah, Lindo, Travis coming next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. 1 out, the bottom of the ninth. Here we go. The ball gonna pitch for you. Lindo, you can wait for it. Run the catch goes the ball is 1 out. That could live like a tiny at the same point if you want to. I have an issue calling him one of the best, even if he is, when he's willing to keep himself out of the playoffs. Baseball just meaningless stats. I know. I mean, Mike Trout could have played on a team that could get into the playoffs, but he's playing on the team, the Angels, who would never make it to the playoffs. So it's like, that's why Tony went to the Dodgers, which is the rival of the Angels, because they can get into the postseason, and that's why Brandon Marsh got out of LA too. Got left the Angels because he wanted to go to a team that can get into the playoffs, which is the Phillies. So, you know. And they're all gonna basically go for it. Run the catch going to and they're going to catch straight one. And drawing the which you only want to catch you the ball 2-2-1. Drawing the which you only going for a swing at the 5-2-2. And drawing the which you only going for it. You swing it as another 5-2-2. I agree with you just like you said. Why even play if you have 0 shots at the playoffs? Right, the Angels never. When's the last time the Angels made it to the postseason? Like, when's the last time? Yeah, he wants to play for the Angels. Yeah, he don't want to play for no other team. He don't want to leave, even though the Phillies are his hometown team. You know, but you will see in the off season, you will see Mike Trout at the Eagles game in the off season. You will see Mike Trout come to the Eagles game in the off season, and you know that he would travel to Philadelphia to see the Eagles, see the Philadelphia Eagles playing. Watch, you're going to see that this all, when baseball's done and when everything in the postseason happens and then all that stuff's over with. Mike Trout will be in Philadelphia watching the Eagles play. You know, what you gonna name? Anytime Otani and Trout. No, the Angels had Shohei Otani, Mike Trout, and they had Brandon Morris, and they still couldn't do anything. And that's why Otani said, I'm getting out of Anaheim, I'm going to the Dodgers. And Brandon Morris is like, you know what? Since the Angels can't get nowhere, I want to ask for a trade. I want to get in the team. I say, trade me. I want to get traded out of Anaheim, California. And that's why Brandon Morris is with the Phillies. So you see. Tony and Marsh got off the Angels, wanted to get away from done with the Angels because they knew that team was not going anywhere, and Mike Trout was the only person that decided to stay. Mm-hmm. And Jordan and Richie, going to catch you on the ball 3-2 for count, and Jordan and Richie, and the other Travis flies out to the left fielder, Brandon Morris. The other Travis is out. But you could have had the best player of all time if you had some winning case. Yeah, he only has one team. Yeah, Mike Trout would never be the Angels. That's one thing he would never do. And coming out next to bat for the Orioles, we had Jackson Holiday next to bat for the Orioles. The Orioles players on base. 2 rounds, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. The ball got a pitch for Jackson. Get ready for it. Right now, catching another strike. One is on one. And the ball got a pitch for Jackson. Get ready for it. And Jackson Holiday flies out to the right fielder, Derek Hill. And Jackson Holiday is out. And that's the ball game. And that's the ball game. Final score is 5-0. Phillies win. And the Phillies win game 2 in Baltimore from the Orioles. 5-0. We finally won a baseball game, y'all. This is the Philadelphia Phillies 13th shutout win this season, most in MLB. Orioles can't do shit. It's all about the money, You would be like, Charles Barkley would never win anything. Just he's still on a team that can't win nothing. It's Phillies win. Shutout. He found out shutout. And the Phillies are back in win contention. So the Phillies will advance on the 58 and 53 on the season. The Orioles will drop down to 54 and 57 on the season. The Phillies get the 58 win. The Orioles get the 57 loss. And yeah. And the winning pitcher of tonight's game is Christopher Sanchez. The winning pitcher of tonight's game is Christopher Sanchez, who won 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 5 walks, 11 strikeouts, 0 home runs, and a 2.61 ERA. And Christopher Sanchez still undefeated. Still undefeated. And Christopher Sanchez advances to 14-4 in the season. Christopher Sanchez got his 14 wins. Christopher Sanchez is the only pitcher who got more wins than he loses. Hello. Christopher Sanchez was the 14-4, y'all. Hello. You know that. And the Phillies play small ball tonight to help them win this damn game. Yeah, so, and that's time for the song, yo. So get your head in the clouds, there's a lot to be learned, so look around. Once there was a sailor, thought he moved on which he went, and he would nose in it, and move on which he paid, boy, he has higher hopes, he has higher hopes, he has higher hopes, high in the sky. So when you start to feel low, stand up, let it go, just remember that it, woo. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. Once there goes another rubber tree. But let's go hunt the hunt for Red October. Shout out to Start 9 Coming Stream. Shout out to Winston Coming Stream. Shout out to Reverend 5 Weave Coming Stream. Shout out to Justin Options 123 Coming Stream. And yeah, if I had to pick your player of the game, I would have to give that to let me see. Well, actually, there's two player of the game. It's actually three of them actually. If you want to think about it. Yeah, right, but if I have to pick one, that's hard to choose because so I choose to play the game really when it's hard to choose one. I'm going to the game next Saturday. I hope it's a good one. I know who he's playing next Saturday though. I gotta look into that one some. Yeah, so well, if I had to choose to play the game, I'll give that to Vice Hall. Vice Hall is we play the game 2-4. Vice Hall was 2-4 with 1 run and 1 RBI, and I'm going to strike out. Hey, yeah, I'll give Vice Hall to play the game. At least he did something, because at least that's better than anything, because I was going to give it to Justin Carver, but then it would have been like I would have given it to him, but hey. But then again, scratch that. I'm gonna give play the game to Justin Carver because Justin Carver was 1-4 with a run and a strikeout. So hey, Justin Carver's getting back to him. So why not give the rookie a chance? Hey, say that you know, stuff like that. Why not, right? And the Phillies are back in the win column, y'all. Hello, yo. And we're going to tell you the picture from tomorrow's game. So, guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Baltimore Orioles for game number 3 of the 3-game series tomorrow afternoon at 1:35 p.m. on YouTube channel, guys. And the pitching matchups for tomorrow afternoon's game will be Zach Wheeler versus Kyle Reddish. So, so Zach Wheeler is 10-2 on the season with a 2 point. Zach Wheeler is 10-2 on the season with 123 strikeouts and a 2.53 ERA. And Kyle Verdish is a 79 this season with 114 strikeouts and a 3.74 ERA. So let's see if the first can help Zach Wheeler, the second ace, getting his 11th win of the season. And the offense can try to run. And Phillies play small ball tomorrow night. Play small ball tomorrow afternoon, so we can get that. We can win that third game. Maybe because that way, because small ball helps you tonight, so. Yeah, Sam's supposed to go to Africa this morning. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. It's not Sunday yet, but Guys, I'll be at work. So probably you won't make it tomorrow, but all good. That's okay, people. You missed the game tomorrow. It's afternoon game. It's 1:35. So if you can't make it, that's okay. I know work's important to you, so you know. Yeah, so that'll be so good. That'll be so good. MG fan, we stand up. Let's go Phillies. And your girl match game is out. So you got tomorrow for Phillies and Orioles game 3 of the 3-game series, guys, at 1:35 p.m. And let's have Zach Wheeler get his 11th win of the season, guys. Yeah.